What kept me single till this age is I always went with the flow. I was too shy and too afraid to ask the right questions. It's not okay for you to just go with the flow because someone likes you. It's not enough for someone to like you. You have to ask the right questions. What are your intentions? You know, a lot of us ladies see it as desperation. Oh, you're too desperate. If a guy is telling you, it's only a wicked guy that has no good intentions for you that will tell you that you're desperate. Somebody that has good intentions for you would actually answer you, give you answers. Oh, what this one that we're talking for so long now, what is it that you want from me? And if the person is coming up to you like, relax, let's just go with the flow, let's just see how things go, he's probably just trying to waste your time. But if he goes with the other option of the other answer of I think in like about 6 months, a year from now, I want to do this. Now the time frame will be determined by your age. If you are below the age of 23 as a lady, there's no reason for you to be dating a guy for more than a year, 2 years. If you are above 27, there is absolutely no reason for you people to be dating for the past 3 months and there have been no marriage talk or marriage plan. Don't go with the flow. It might come off as you being desperate, you being bold, you being this, you being that, but don't go with the flow. Know their intentions. The earlier you know the intentions of the other person, the better for you, because a lot of guys can waste your time.
She made a whole lot of sense, but I want to correct something. She said the reason why she's still single is because she was going with the flow. She didn't ask the right questions. When you're in a relationship, you ask the right questions. You understand, so that you can know where the relationship is leading to. Very important. It's always good to get clarity, have conversation, and ask questions. But the truth is, when you ask these questions, you might not get the answers. Let me tell you something as a woman. When you're a woman and you're in a relationship looking for marriage, or you want to know if the man has plans for marriage, sometimes a man can be dating you, but he doesn't want to marry you. A man can like you, but he doesn't want to marry you. A man can want to sleep with you, but he doesn't want to marry you. Just because I'm with you at this point in time doesn't mean that I'm putting you in my future. Now, there's something you need to understand, women. Asking questions is not enough. Paying attention is the most important thing, because there are guys who can lie, right? And there are guys who are not actually lying. Some guys actually want to settle down. They are ready to settle down, but they don't want to settle down with you. So they might not actually be telling a lie when they tell you, I want to get married in the next 1 year, I want to get married in the next 2 years. That shouldn't be what you should use to base the criteria of the relationship. No. The question is, watch his actions towards you. How does he treat you? Does he put you in his future? It's one thing for a man to tell you what he wants. Another thing is for him to put you in that box, to put you in his future. So we need to know the difference. When we are asking questions, a man can tell you what he wants, you want to hear, because he wants to sleep with you. Men already know that women are emotional, so they will tell you anything to get to you. A lot of men know how to tell lies. They know how to manipulate. They know how to whine you. So you will not just go with what they tell you. A lot of men say this and do that. You're going to focus more on how the person is treating you, right? Where the person has placed you. Does this person prioritize you? Has this person taken me to his friends? Has he brought me close to his family? When he's having conversations, what kind of conversation is he having? When you guys are talking, what is he talking about? Because if a guy wants to take you into his future, you will know. Asking question is the last thing you need to do. You will observe. You will see how he carries you. You're not a child. Oftentimes, a lot of men do not even know that they're going to marry these girls. That's the truth. Some men that are married today do not know they're going to marry their wives. They actually thought they were going to marry their girlfriends. That's the honest truth. So most times, a lot of things can happen along the way. There's something I used to teach a lot of people. Why not enjoy friendship and watch and observe and pay attention? You know, most of you just want to jump into marriage, just like what the beautiful lady said. She said, when you are, depending on your age, when a man is not talking marriage, you move. It's not what he's saying, it's what he's doing. It's his action. Small boys can talk about marriage. 22-year-old boy can say he wants to marry you. 23-year-old boy can say he wants to marry. But the question is, what are they doing? What are you saying? Because sometimes men can say a lot of things. Even you as a woman, you are not convinced. Because They are saying something else, you are seeing something else. So I'm going to tell a lot of beautiful women, enjoy relationship. Pay attention, watch, and monitor. Enjoy relationship. The truth is, you will not just jump into the future. Just because you want to get married, you're ready to get married, you don't enjoy moments. It is those moments that will enable you know if you yourself want to marry this person. Because oftentimes, you might even get into a relationship with somebody, you like the person 1, 2, 3, 4 days, and you start to get to a week. You start to find you're not irritated. The question is, do you even want to marry the person? That's the thing. So you don't have to just meet people and just jump into marriage. In as much as you want marriage, you are not that desperate now. You still have choices. You pay attention to his weaknesses, to his strengths. I know this is something I even want to deal with in the future. There's some people you go 3 months with and you're like, I can't do this, I beg. You can carry your wallet to go. Even if the person want to marry you, you carry your car and you will run. So I believe you should pay more attention than just looking for a man that wants to marry you. Enjoy friendship, enjoy relationship. Relationship is very beautiful. I used to tell people, it's not everybody that dates you that you're going to marry. We need to change this perception of life. That's when I meet. That's the reason why a lot of you women have body counts. I've said this so many times. The women who have body counts are not prostitutes. So it's a lie. Olosho is doing her job. A lot of women who have body counts are women who are looking for relationship and marriage. You start to sleep around. Before you know, your body count don't reach 1 million. Yes, because you are looking for love. You need to change that mindset and learn to enjoy relationship. There are some relationships that are coming to teach you, that are coming to mold you for your husband, to be a better person for your husband. So let's not always carry marriage at the back of our minds for everybody that we meet. It's not everybody that you meet that is your husband. Some people that you meet are just meant to be friends. They are meant to pass your way. They're not even meant to get to your destination with you. Some of them are just meant to lead you. Some of them are meant to show you road. They're not meant to get to that point with you. So we need to be very careful as women, in as much as we want to settle down. The question is, what do you even want as a woman? When you also get into a relationship, before you start to talk marriage, does this man have at least 30 to 40% of what you're looking for in a woman? The things you can endure. In a man, 30 to 40% of what you're looking for in a man. Can you endure some of these things? Can you tolerate some of these things, some of these bad characters, these things you've seen? Now, when people have bad characters don't just go away. It takes time for people to begin to adjust. In fact, nobody actually completely changed their bad characters. They just adjust and just, try to make you happy. Over time, the bad character could fizzle away. It could reduce. It's just like when somebody have anger issues. The anger issues never go away. They just learn how to control it. It is still there. That beast is still there. The only thing is that they learned how to cage the beast. So at any point in time, you can still bring out that beast in any man or in any woman. So when you see them saying, I love you, they are saying, I'm sorry, they are trying to be gentleman, it's not because they are so good. It's because they have caged that beast in them. So nobody actually really changes just because they're in love with you. No, people just adjust. You understand? To accommodate you, to cohabitate with you. That's what it is exactly. So that is what you should be looking out in a man or in a woman that you want to get married to, right? Is there cohabitation? Is there adjustments? Can this person unlearn? Can this person relearn? Is this person teachable? These are the things you should actually pay attention to. Then when you now see those characteristics you're looking for as a woman in a man, that's when you can now come and start asking those questions so that you don't look foolish. Because the truth about it, when you just meet a man and you guys are just dating for 2 months, the next thing you're asking him, where is this relationship going to? You will look stupid, you will look foolish, and you will look desperate. As much as you don't want to come out desperate, we just started now. Let's go with the flow. It's okay to actually go with the flow. Let's go with the flow simply. Let's see how this thing is going to go. You don't just have to rush. There are some men that don't want to lie. There are some men that just want to keep to their words. So a lot of men who get to say, let's go with the flow, it's not because they want to waste your time. It's because they want to be sure of what they are saying. Yes. You cannot just put words into my mouth just because I like you. In 2 months, you're asking me, what's up, what are we doing? And I say, I want to marry you. Or in the next 1 year, I want to marry. No, let's go with the flow. Let me see if you are what I want. Because one thing is, a guy can see you and like you. Attraction. But when he gets to know you, he doesn't want to be with you. Somebody being attracted to you is different from somebody wanting to stay with you. There are lots of people we are attracted to, but we don't want to marry them. We don't want to live with them. When you get to know people, sometimes you be like, so now, so they do for here. You go run. The attraction is there. I like you, don't mean I want to marry you. I like you, don't mean I want to keep you. I like you, don't mean I want to be with you. So women need to get that into their head. Likeness does not mean it's wife material. No, a lot of men, I've said it before, that marry their wives. They do not even know they're going to marry. So men do not believe they'll marry the kind of women they married. And some women did not believe that they will end up with the kind of men that they ended up. So all these questions and answers don't really matter sometimes. Most times you could just pick up these things in conversations. I believe a lot of women don't pay attention. When you pay attention, there's some questions you will not even ask, you will bounce. You will use your tongue to count your teeth. Yes. And that's what I believe a mature person does. When you're seeing this thing, why will I be asking foolish question when I'm seeing that this person, you get K-Lego, I don't understand. So why should I come and be asking that foolish question? The only time I want to ask that question is when I start to see like 40% of what I'm looking for in this guy. I start to see that this guy prioritizes me. I start to see how he carries me. I start to see where he's going to. That's when I can start painting pictures in my head or putting. But if I've not seen that, how can I just meet you and in 2 months I'm asking you where this relationship leading to? It's fitting desperation. It's fitting. I don't understand. So women, I think instead of talking much and asking plenty questions, pay more attention. See how this guy treats you. The true meaning of love is how do people treat you. It's not what people say to you. That's not love. I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you is not love. The real meaning of love is action. It's a doing word. You're going to see that somebody have taken you from here to here and you keep going higher and higher and higher. That's when you need to start talking about marriage or spending your lifetime with them. If not, my sister, then go run you streets. By the time you know, your body counts don't reach plenty, 1 million. So pay attention, focus more than asking plenty questions. I love you guys.